Hello, my sweethearts. Welcome to New Day on this Valentine's Day morning, and there is nothing that I love more than kicking off the show with the Hot Topics round. Am I right? Am I right? My panelists today, it's a real Valentine's feel here. We got Art Zone host Nancy Guppy.
Wearing my Valentine outfit, of course.
Obviously. Traffic anchor Shante Sumpter, definitely bringing her Valentine
Gorgeous.
love.
That.
And
Gorgeous.
New Day producer Rebecca Perry.
Beautiful.
Nancy, I know we could count on you to wear black and blue.
Oh, I know, exactly. That's the way I see Valentine's Day. Not really. I'm kidding.
Well, I hope we perk you up because actually we have some fun beverages that we're starting with this morning.
Yes.
Starbucks has brought by these new Valentine's drinks, and let's try it.
Wow. Wow.
This is like Valentine's Day in a cup.
Yeah.
And that strawberry is a nice little pop.
So it's like a play on a chocolate-covered strawberry, but a frappuccino?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It's called the chocolate-covered strawberry creme frappuccino. There you
good.
go. And then you're drinking the chocolate hazelnut cookie
With
cold
cookie.
brew.
Yep.
This is good.
Delicious.
It's sweet,
It's
but
kind
it's
of a
not
meal.
too sweet.
Yeah. I see it as a meal.
This I would actually drink, and I'm not a coffee drinker.
No, yeah.
Wow.
I do not drink
This is
coffee.
so good.
So typically, I don't even mess with drinks like this, but
It's so pretty.
That you would do
this I would get.
I'm gonna finish this before the end of the segment. Strawberries and chocolate are my favorite
Then we'll have
thing.
to take a nap.
Although, like, I'm not so sure. I might have to take. I don't know who allowed Nancy to have caffeine.
That's true.
We do, yeah.
Here I go. Spin it off. Spin it off.
I have to say, there are other regions in the world getting different flavors, including the strawberry and hibiscus cream tea, strawberry and mint frappuccino. That's in Latin America. Opera cake frappuccino
That's
in
pretty.
Japan. That is gorgeous. And then the golden caramel white hot chocolate. That is beautiful.
That's
in
very Valentine's,
Very
though.
minimal.
You can get that
Minimalist.
if you go to Europe, the Middle East, and Africa.
Gorgeous.
Okay.
I want to try that opera cake one. That
You know
looks
what? I
good.
feel like it's like singing the love around the world.
Absolutely. That's what Starbucks is all about, baby.
That's what I say.
And coffee is my love language. so.
Coffee is my love language.
Me too. Take another sip.
I can't get over this. This is so good. Okay, stay on those sweet scenes, lady.
Okay.
I brought you, as my little Valentines, my Galentines, lots of chocolates. So we have the Russell Stover box here,
Classic.
and then a giant box of C's candy.
Love C's.
So here's my question, though, because nothing on Hot Topics comes without a price.
Yes.
I need you to reveal something to me. What are your rules for sharing a box of chocolates? Is there like one type of chocolate you always go for first? And is it okay to poke holes in the bottom to see what the filling is?
Now, wait.
What?
It's okay to poke holes if it's someone else's box. If it's mine, no.
Got it. Okay. So, like, let's just say, now, our production specialist, Derek, brought up a good point. He's like, these come with, like,
Map.
a guide.
Okay.
What is
a guide.
what?
Then that's
Right.
great.
But sometimes the guide goes missing. And so
Right.
if you were to just
Those look good.
see this big box of chocolates,
It's in 2
Okay.
layers of it, right?
2 layers, what would you do? What would you pick?
What I would say is, I don't know what I would pick
Look at
because
it.
I need to know what has peanut butter in it, but I would never poke holes
Are you
in it.
allergic to peanut butter?
No, I want it. I love peanut butter.
Oh,
so
that's why you
what one
said
is
Reese's.
right.
Okay.
So that's why I said Reese's.
Maybe something with a nut.
So
looking
something
like
that looks like it has some type of filling. But if I were to be offered some chocolate,
That's one.
and all of them had holes in it, you can guarantee that I'm not gonna take one.
I actually probably
not?
would.
Yeah.
I you know, I like I'm gonna go for something red. You know what that means?
I don't even want this one, but I had to grab it.
You know what that means? That I'm gonna have to go to the second layer.
No, we're not done with the first.
No, I'm going to the second layer to get what I want. Luckily, there is one here, I think. Okay, what would you take?
I think that you're safe going with the squared caramels.
Yes.
It's almost always going to be a caramel, and so I'm going to see if that's
yeah,
the
let
case.
me hold
And
that.
dark
Let me see
chocolate,
what's
it's all
in
about.
mine.
There's also like a little mint patty kind of a thing. You know it's a mint patty.
Yeah, you know it's a mint.
You
Okay,
hit the
okay.
caramel,
This
right?
is-
This is marshmallow and caramel.
Looks like mint
It's
might
like
be
a
in
slurry
yours.
kind
That's
of
good.
deal.
This is good.
This did
One
not
bite?
reveal anything to me.
Oh, bite, sure.
You see, the trick is you just cut it in half.
Yeah. Oh, there.
Wow, this is a
wait,
dull
is that-
little knife.
is
They
that-
must want to make
That
sure
might be a truffle.
We don't give you sharp knives.
can't even cut a piece of chocolate. That's
I'll just bite it in half for you, okay?
what the heck is this?
I'm gonna take this. I don't care that you ate half of it.
Of course you don't.
I'm gonna eat the rest
It's all
of it.
about the love, babe.
Oh my gosh, that's good.
Oh my gosh.
Now I'm dying. Let me see if I can get
so
it.
much sugar in me.
Oh God.
Wow.
See, I wasn't putting it in.
It's like caramel and nougat.
See?
And nougat.
Okay.
And maybe that's peanut
So
butter.
maybe like a Snickers.
So you're saying that you cannot go to the second layer if you want to.
Oh, yes,
Not,
you can.
but no, not until you finish the first.
Well, if you're attentive.
Such a rule follower.
Okay.
What about and the Russell Stover's also has a little thing on the back, so you can
Tells you
identify
what's
the
what,
chocolates.
yeah.
That wasn't always the case. I'll just say that, all right? Listen, not always the case.
Well, I'm getting totally wound up on all the sugar and caffeine. It's going to be a good day. It's a new
You
day,
are
baby.
going to be professing your love to us
Yes,
in no time at all.
You know it.
Speaking of love, a recent survey found of 3,000 Americans found it takes Washingtonians an average of 4 months to say, I love you. That was the U.S. average. Hawaii, West Virginia, and Iowa expressed their love in just 2 months. Easy. It takes people in New Mexico, 9 months.
Wow.
So I'm here for that. In New
4
Mexico,
months.
they're like, listen, we're gonna make you work for it. What is California? 5 months?
5 months.
That's about right. I
Okay,
guess
5
that's
seems
about
to be
right.
the average.
Like,
4 to 5.
what is the right amount of time?
Oh, man, that's a great question.
I don't
depends.
know. I
You gotta
feel like
feel it.
to say it is one thing.
Do
you
you-
can feel it.
Yes.
For
And what
sure.
about I love
Really
you
quick.
versus love you? Love you, different, right?
Love you sounds really friendly. Love you
ya.
sounds more like love ya.
Love you. Yeah.
But I love you. That
It
declaration.
sits
That's
right there.
big. That's
I think that 4 months is kind of a long time.
Okay, I have a question. You've been married for like 80 years.
A million years.
So did you say it first?
I was trying to remember last night. I think he said it first, but I also think it was under 4 months.
Wow.
I know.
Jeez, Mike.
He knew.
Now,
about-
I was gonna say, as the person who is, well, the youngest, of course, that's no. but I mean, no, I don't mean it like that. I mean it like, and so I'm actively like on the hinge scene, or you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
actually,
I don't even know what
out
that
here.
is,
That's
right?
what I
I mean,
meant.
She's out in the wilds of
Y'all
dating.
are.
Yeah.
Y'all are
Settled.
You know,
Settled.
that's it.
Got
Thank
it.
you. I
Got
knew
it.
it wasn't going to come out right, but I wanted to.
I like the way it came out, though.
I wanted
like
to give it to you the best way I could.
Okay.
I'll say it's different.
Yeah.
Like, because there's so many different terms and
Yeah.
different things, situations. And so people are a lot more nervous to really put themselves out there and be like, I love you, versus when there wasn't like social media and distractions and all of that, then it's more so, I feel like people
Do you
were
think
more
that as
vulnerable.
we're like the younger generation is just more cynical?
I think so, and people are just more hesitant.
Yeah.
I don't think they don't feel love, but they are more hesitant to say,
Declare it.
like, I love you, because nobody wants to be the one that went out and said, woo, I love you, and then the next thing you know,
And there's crickets.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Has that ever happened to any of you where you like said you love someone and they were like,
Thank you.
thank you?
Yeah.
That's how it happens on The Bachelor all the time, though.
see, and that,
painful.
imagine telling somebody,
that's happened
I
before.
love you, and they say thank you,
No.
Yeah.
take me out the chat.
I mean, it has happened to me before.
Has it?
Really? What did
yes,
you do?
Yes.
What did you do?
I was just like, you're welcome.
Pass me that bottle of wine.
I would have been like, thank you.
Yeah, what's that?
Go.
But as a 63-year-old, the oldest here, I love you.
Oh.
See, it has been
Grandma to granddaughter.
No, I said I love that too, because I do think especially today, I even said that like on the morning show, everything we talked about today was about loving like a significant other, and you can love anything.
You can
Like,
love
today is a day
anything.
for
Yes.
just love in
Love, love,
general.
love.
You know what? Also, you don't have to love something on Valentine's Day, because I got to get to. We have so many topics we didn't get to, but one last topic I have to get to. Crappy Valentine. So the person that said thank you to me, this is what I'm sending them this year. For a $20 donation, the Seattle Humane Society will write the name of your ex on either a doggy poop bag or a piece of paper and put it into a litter box. The
Genius.
shelter will help you close the lid on that relationship, knowing your furry residents will shower them with karma they deserve.
Oh, my. Happy Valentine's Day.
Does anyone have a name they want to share and declare?
No, I don't even think think care that much. I mean, I'm not judging people who do, but once it's done, baby.
Move on.
That's right. That's okay. That's all right. Troy. All right. Well, we are letting
Troy Smith from Santa Rosa, California.
Just in case you're confused. Middle name.
556 Almonte Avenue.
I've lost control of my panel here. So I want to say, what? Okay, here. I want to give you this. This one says flirt. This one says love you. And this one says text me, which you know you will later.
And
to
this
tell me
says
something.
rock star.
Yeah, right. So apparently, Situation Hearts just released limited edition situationship hearts that feature messages as blurry as your relationship. This is so situationshipy.
This is so good.
What is that? That's like on purpose.
You
They just
cannot
took all
read
the
it.
things that got messed
look.
up.
That's what I think too.
I barely can read these.
I think they should be like, I guess so, or I suppose.
You're
or,
fine.
All right.
Okay, this one says heart you. Like imagine you like I love you, heart you.
Heart you.
What?
Right.
I thought this one said sour mate. It says soulmate.
Soulmate, yeah.
They literally
Bestie.
Just a way to kind of sell more hearts, I think, right?
Yeah.
No,
The
or
mess
just-
ups.
or sell the ones that they messed up
Yeah.
on. Like
You
this
and
one.
me.
This one is like
See? That's leaving the
love
door
boom,
open. What is
love
you
boom.
and me what?
You and me what?
I
Exactly.
do love a conversation heart. Some people don't. I do love conversation hearts.
No.
Just take me back to my childhood.
Do you like to eat
Okay.
them?
Apparently that's a hot take.
Not a
They're-
candy
they're
that
the
I'm
worst.
digging.
I
Yeah.
would eat the white ones because they taste like peppermints.
They do.
Oh.
They taste
baby-
like chalk.
They, no, that one tastes like peppermint. The
I'm
other
gonna
ones-
try it.
Right.
Well, hold on.
Okay.
Hater. Let's see you hate.
We'll go back to your candy.
Nope.
Nope.
You don't
Instantly
close
no.
your eyes.
Here, spit it out my
It
hand.
does taste like a
Spit it out
breath
my
mint.
hand.
I was gonna say it's because you went in with too much negative energy on it. You should have ate it with a little.
I gotta be
more
honest.
love.
I think I have a new rule for Hot Topics. We can't give you people this much sugar.
No, this
we are out of control
crazy
today.
town, crazy town.
Oh my gosh, you got the coffee and sugar.
Yes, we continue with that.
All right,
And the
all right.
chocolate. Okay.
Well, let's rein it in a second and talk about the Super Bowl.
Oh, I loved it.
The ratings for this year's Super Bowl were wild.
It was incredible.
The most watched program in TV history.
What?
Yeah.
Nielsen,
History.
I didn't know it was history.
Yes.
Nielsen also said a record 202.4 million watched the last
Wow.
part of the game. That is a 10% jump over last year. Is that? I think that's more than the moon landing.
Well, I guess.
I mean, I guess if
there's
you
more
say
people on the
history-
planet now.
That's a good
right?
point.
But it was a great game. If we're going to talk about the game for a second. First half
yeah.
kind of boring. Second half, whoa,
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Definitely.
I
You
thought
had so many other elements. Of course, the new football fans because of Taylor Swift.
Oh,
That's
yes.
one element.
Yeah.
Usher. That's another
Yeah,
element.
that was an element.
There were a lot
Killed.
of different things to really entice the crowd. So I'm
two great teams.
Not surprised, but I am that the most watched in history is the part that I'm kind of like, whoa.
It's,
that's
you know what's
amazing.
interesting? I was the first one I haven't watched. I don't watch any of it.
And your husband's a 49er fan.
That's because I sent him out of the house.
Oh, was he crying all night after
Right.
the game?
You know what? I don't know.
is he still
Went to sleep before he came back.
Is he still crying?
Bring him these chocolates. That'll be fine.
Cheer him up.
You know what? It just was. I was like, I'm just gonna take a moment, and you know what? I'm glad. That's impressive, though. You know what really impressed the heck out of me, though, because I was on social media scrolling and seeing the commercials and stuff, and so I kind of cheated, right? But I was blown away when Beyonce dropped that song, Hold 'Em.
Yes.
Yeah.
Texas Hold'em.
Oh, Texas. Oh,
Wait, okay, as a super fan, did you know this was coming?
I did not. The thing is, I'm watching the Super Bowl with two other real big Beyonce fans, and she does the, what was it, Verizon
Verizon,
commercial.
yeah.
And at the end, it says, go get the new music. We immediately go to Apple Music. I'm like, what? And then at first it went to Tidal, and then like 20 minutes later, 2 new songs. I'm like, who else could do that?
Who else? That's what I
No
know.
one. No one could do that. No.
She is a queen. I tell you what. I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And I loved it. Because it instantly came on her feed, and I was like, I love this song. I love the genre. I love the feel. I love that it's like country. But get this, an Oklahoma country radio station is changing its tune when it comes to playing Beyonce's new country songs. A listener claimed KYKC refused to play her request for Beyonce's new single because Beyonce isn't a country singer. However, a few hours later, the station added Texas Hold'em to their playlist, and the GM said they were briefly unaware of how popular the song was becoming.
Reverse.
Oh, okay. But, one thing that Beehive
Yeah.
They are quick. They probably would have been outside that radio station with
man.
signs. It changed so quickly. Before I found out about, I mean, it all happened so fast. By the time I found out about it, it was already resolved.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know.
I did morning radio in the early 2000s, and it was such a limiting genre, and at that time, it's like really who was and who wasn't. It was
Really?
it was unbelievable to me. Even people that I would have thought, it's like nope. So there is that kind of strange-o kind of parameters, but luckily they blew
Here's
it
the
up
thing:
for
it's
this.
music, it's artists, and you just don't mess with artists.
Totally.
And you don't mess with creativity. You don't get to say
the corporate doesn't get to say.
You don't get to say, oh, that's not jazz, that's acid funk. I don't know. Like it is what it is.
Yeah.
Like just back off.
And it definitely is country, though.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, I mean, you know it's her, so you can, you know, then in your mind, you're like, oh, it's not country.
So, like,
but
how come Lady Gaga could release a country album? And people were like,
Did they play her on country
let's
radio
see.
though?
That's a great question. I think it's always a fight to get to that.
I mean,
Because I'm going to say, I don't love country music. But sometimes the country music will creep into the pop music.
Oh, absolutely.
And I don't love that.
well, Taylor
that's
Swift
kind of being
went backwards. She started country, went to pop.
Sure.
And so, I mean, I don't know. I think it
you
really.
wouldn't say they can't play.
That is correct.
And
Yes.
I will say, I mean, I'm not a huge country fan either. I have like a couple country songs I know and I like, but I couldn't tell you, you know, every single thing.
Genre.
But from what I've learned from just watching social media, and I'm from South Carolina, I would say the country music genre, people are really protective over that.
Very.
So I think for them, they're like, oh, you think you're going to drop a country album? And we know you're not
Watch
a country
this.
singer.
I mean,
then next year you back to Renaissance again.
She's gonna take it over.
So I think that's what they might be a little bit worried about. But hey, you gotta go with what
And it has
happening.
never been, like, think about how many black country artists there are. There's Darius Rucker.
Yep.
And,
Who was her name? Mickey, let me not mess up this. I know her first name is Mickey.
Mickey, we love you.
I know her first name is Mickey, and that's all I can tell you.
All right. Well, I just say, we love Beyonce. I love all of you. Honest to goodness,
Ditto,
I
sister.
cannot tell you how much it means to me when I come in here every day, but then I get to see you and talk to you, and you always pump me up, and you always make me laugh, and you always keep me on track. So I do appreciate it. Thank you, my Valentine.
Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day.
And I love you all too. Thank you for spending time with us. You can check our website for more of our content. You can always send us an email and share your thoughts, but most importantly, get out there and enjoy your new day. Happy Valentine's Day. We'll see you next time.